Story time. Let me set the scene for you. I was working away in a hotel in Edinburgh. I got notified by the bank that £1,500 had gone out to purchase a Microsoft item. Between me and the fraud department, we worked out it wasn't me. Somebody had stolen it. Let me tell you the rest of the story. Let's get a cup of tea first. Come on. I'll speak with the police and make a statement. On the way home on the train, I fill in the very long action fraud form online. I arrive home and in my postbox is a courier card saying they've left a parcel with my neighbours. I go to my neighbours, I knock on the door, said thank you very much for bringing in my parcel. She picks the parcel up, turns around, hands it to me. Have a guess what the parcel was? Absolutely, the Microsoft laptop. So, £1,500 goes out of my account that I know nothing about. It goes to purchase a Microsoft laptop that I haven't ordered and I don't need. And then said parcel arrives at my apartment, handed to my neighbours for the said Microsoft laptop. So I phoned the Edinburgh police, who I'd only spoken to earlier that morning. Told them the story. He sounded a little bit odd, to be fair. Absolutely, so would I do. He said, have you spoken to your local police? I was like, no, I haven't. Give them a call, he said. So I did. Let me make the cup of tea. I called the police. They put me through to the fraud department. I tell them the whole story. All the going to Edinburgh, the £1,500 disappearing, the travelling back, the courier card, the neighbour handing me the parcel. He somehow didn't seem surprised. He said, I'm going to ask an odd question. I said, after today, I don't think there's much that's odd, really. Have you had any post go missing? I said, funny you should say that. Yes, I have. A few months ago, some bank cards. He went, let me tell you what I think has been happening in your apartment. There was a very large fraud operation over the whole of the UK, aimed quite specifically at big apartment complexes where the post boxes, mailboxes, were in the foyer of the building that can be seen usually from the street. And this is how the scam works. Fraudsters break into mailboxes, take away useful items like bank statements and cards. Number 2, decide on large expensive item which they're going to purchase from a store to be delivered to said apartment complexes. Number 3, access said bank accounts, steal £1,500 for said item. Number 4, on day of delivery of said item, person sat outside. As and when courier turns up, intercepts courier, says they live there, takes parcel, goes back to the car, courier none the wiser. So my final job was to phone Microsoft. I was given the details by the police because I had to arrange with them to pick said laptop up. They'd arranged it for the next day with UPS. I do like them in the brown shorts. But I did have a little thought, how do I know that's a real courier after all the strange things that had happened so far? So when courier arrived the next day, I said, look, I'm going to ask you something. Would you mind if I took a picture of you and me and said laptop with your ID that I can send to Microsoft? He was more than happy to do that. So I did. We stood there, little arm around, got the laptop, his ID, sent it to Microsoft. 2 weeks later, money back in my bank account. Now, is there a moral to the story? Yes, there is, because I learned a very big lesson. The fraud department of my bank at the time said If I hadn't had that £1,500 in my business bank account and I'd got less, they wouldn't have been able to pay that out. So here's a tip for you. Whether it's your personal bank account or it's your business main bank account, keep a very small amount in your main accounts. That way, if any fraudsters try to take any, they can only legally access what's in your account at that time. I now only keep a couple of hundred in there and move it when I need to. I hope you have a lovely day. More story time coming soon. Bye for now.